Feed to Fame. I'm Maggie.
I'm Daniela.
I'm Erin.
I'm Mia.
This week on Feed to Fame, we're going to be discussing James Charles and Trisha Paytas. James Charles is a beauty influencer who took off on YouTube in 2015, and then now he's grown to be this huge celebrity star. In 2015, he launched his YouTube channel and he started posting makeup tutorials. In 2016, he kind of really started to take off because he posted his senior portrait, which was him in a full beat with a ring light, and that photo went viral. Everyone just was like, oh my gosh, like, what is this? Like, this is crazy. And so everyone started really paying attention to him, started watching his YouTube videos, his makeup tutorials. And it was just really unique that he made such a big career out of him just starting off on YouTube. He quickly grew his social media presence, and he had large followings on YouTube, and then he kind of transferred to Instagram and TikTok as well. Over the platforms, he has 60 million followers across Instagram and TikTok, and then on YouTube he has over 20 million subscribers. He's slowly just kind of grown. He's walked in LA Fashion Week, and he came out with a palette with Morphe Cosmetics in 2018, which went viral. It was an eyeshadow palette, and it was really unique to the industry because it had so many colors. It had every color of the rainbow and more, and it was something that was very vibrant, and so it was very good for makeup artists because of these vibrant colors. It didn't take a lot to create amazing makeup looks, and with his palette, he did a lot of tutorials with that, kind of was able to show it off, and people went crazy for it. It sold out several times. Every time they would restock it, it would sell out, and then eventually they just like couldn't make any more. But that was crazy. It went totally viral, and that was just a really big moment for him in his career. And then later on in his career, he decided to launch Painted, which is his own makeup brand. This launched in 2018 and it launched in 2023. It launched in 2023, and he has all kinds of makeup. He has, of course, his eyeshadow palettes, which he just came out with the newest one, which kind of mimics his collab with Morphe. So everyone, of course, went crazy for that palette, along with things like blush, lipstick, so on and so forth. But
yeah, a big thing is that he was also CoverGirl's first male ambassador, which, I mean, CoverGirl is the it brand of beauty. Come on, guys. I mean, even generations past, everybody knows about CoverGirl and follows it. So that really made him like mainstream beyond just even the beauty community and his generation. One of the big things actually with Morphe is that there was some scandals, and that's part of the reason that he is not with them anymore. They kind of ended their partnership with him, and it was due to some underage messaging allegations, and he even posted something saying he was holding himself accountable, which was like a viral message that went out. And I definitely believe him. I mean, I don't think that he realized that they were under 18 or anything. But for somebody at his status, he's just gonna have to be really careful, like, because even though he wasn't much older than them, like, he's just so well known that anybody could take advantage of that, and it really caused some major issues for him. But he's like the king of comeback. So, like you said, with that Painted line, I mean, he's just really becoming popular again. He's done so many things. He has even done he was the 2018 Beauty Influencer for the People's Choice Award. He got the Kids' Choice Award for Favorite Male Social Star in 2021. And then he also has a show, The Instant Influencer, won Show of the Year in December 2020. So those are really big things. I mean, if you think, like, he's turned beauty into a real world influence and survived some serious storms. Like, this kid, poor kid, he's had some crazy steamy stuff going on. I know, like, you were just talking a minute ago about Toddy, right?
Yeah, so 2019, because you said he kind of like got into some drama with that, but yeah, he just kind of was accused of having some predatory behavior towards minors. And so Tiny Westbrook released a video called Bye Sister in 2018 because his big thing is Hi Sisters whenever he opens his YouTube videos. And so the YouTube video was called Bye Sister, and it was basically just accusing him of disloyalty, accusing them of his behavior, and it just kind of triggered all kinds of losses for him as far as like subscribers, followers, and people just were like, oh, what do we do? What do we think about this? So that was kind of a really big scandal. That was his first really big scandal, I would say, in 2019. Mm-hmm. Eventually, he was kind of able to get over that. People were kind of, you know, I wouldn't say let it go, but kind of let it go a little bit. We were kind of gaining some momentum back. And then in 2021, some more accusations came out accusing him of communication with minors. And so, of course, I know he talked about holding himself accountable. And so that's kind of what he did in 2021 whenever some more reports came out. But I feel like since then, I would say like, because I always like post-COVID, low-key, because that's just like kind of the age room. But post-COVID, kind of moving on from that, he didn't really take a break but didn't post as much. He's just kind of been on a down low for a while.
Letting it settle,
yeah.
Did you know that he actually had a record for the most losses of YouTube subscribers in one day? It was 1 million subscribers that unfollowed him in 24 hours.
That's insane.
That's not a record you want to have.
No, I mean, oh my gosh. No, that's insane. It's just kind of crazy, but I feel like you had mentioned, like the way that he bounced back was really good, especially like with Painted and his content now. And he's even released a couple songs, which we talked about, like people like being able to become musicians because of social media on past episodes. And so, but he's just really grown, I feel like, from that a little bit.
He's matured a lot.
He has matured a lot, and just in like the content that he posts, I guess it's still like beauty oriented, and we post funny stuff, and we, you know, like he still gets the job done, but he seems more aware now. He seems like he's, like you said, matured a lot, and so I feel like he's really growing into the person that we would expect a beauty influencer of his magnitude to be. So yeah, but I think he's been doing great so far.
I think he's very relatable to all generations too, just because he's very inclusive. He does hold himself accountable, like you said, and he's very authentic, genuine. He has made some mistakes, but I mean, at a young age, gaining that much popularity and fame, you know, you're gonna have a few stumbles. Like, he was young, you know, just made some silly mistakes, and he's apologized and come clean, like you said. So
yeah,
I think he's one of those that if you're wanting to become an influencer and gain celebrity status, you can follow what he did, because he posted a ton. He was very disciplined in all of his actions. Like, he knew how to gain those fans and keep them and keep growing. So.
Right, especially just like being like, it's such a female dominated like industry, and so for him just like stepping into that, kind of taking over it and taking all these opportunities and growing it into like his brand and into something that is his, has been really cool to watch. That wasn't exactly like, that's never been done before. Like, there's been other like male beauty influencers, but he was kind of the one who really took it to another level with like an artistry kind of approach.
Yeah.
And so, and I think that's like also, he's one of the people that whenever you would watch them on YouTube, he was one of the first ones. We know 2016 was a big like makeup era, like full beat makeup era, and so I feel like he was one of those people that really kind of helped launch that, because he was very artistic with makeup. And so I think that's just something to note too. Like, we were talking about scandals earlier, and he got into a scandal with Trisha Paytas, but I guess we'll let y'all talk about that.
Okay, to switch over to Trisha Paytas, we were talking about how her and James Charles have had a lot of drama. So basically, Trisha accused James Charles of being a predator to Charlie D'Amelio, which, that's just crazy. But to get started, let's talk about Trisha Paytas overall and like who she is. So Trisha Paytas is a girl from Illinois, and moved to Los Angeles when she was 18 to pursue entertainment, acting, all the things. She worked as a dancer on a TV show like The Ellen DeGeneres Show, Modern Family, and Who Wants to Be a Superhero before her YouTube fame. She started her YouTube in 2007, originally as a fan channel for Quentin Tarantino and celebrities. She is also like, I feel like she's really known for like couch talk videos, mukbangs, hauls, and like her just personal vlogs. But she became really famous for all of her like controversies, I would say. One of them is how she's always just like says that she's trolling. It's like her trolling era, and that was like kind of her early YouTube era, and it was when she built her fame with like shock value more than anything. She was just like saying outrageous things for clicks, like clickbaiting people. Like she claimed that she thought dogs didn't have brains, or pretending to support politicians that she didn't, which was just getting her like. She was getting
vampires.
Oh
Yeah.
She was just getting everybody all riled up. She later admitted her trolling videos, or her videos were trolling to gain views, but she seems to believe some of it a little too much, to say the least. But yeah.
I feel like she's the embodiment of the internet. Like, I
No,
feel like
yeah.
Trisha Paytas is the internet, okay? Not like she's gonna see this, but like, Trisha Paytas, you're the internet, okay? She's been on so many TV shows. Like, she's been on My Strange Addiction.
Yeah.
Yeah, for tanning too much. Like, she would tan, like, multiple times, maybe like 5
Girl was
times a day. Like, girl literally was a different ethnicity at the rate. Like, if you look at a picture, like, from her on that show, and, like, her right now, 2 different people. Oh my god, she was on like Big Brother, all kinds of TV shows. Ellen DeGeneres, she was trying to break a world record, like 750 words per minute, which she didn't do it, but like good for her. She's been like, she's had so much music, like she made this like song like I Love You Jesus.
Yes.
And she has like this whole tour called like Merry Trishmas. It's just kind of iconic and like a hot train mess. And like, oh, Trisha, like she has like she, her pronouns, and like she also goes by like they, them. And she's had like a lot of talk about like her sexuality. And where I'm going with this is that like she had a boyfriend that cheated on her basically, with another man in a club. And she kind of outed him. And that was like this huge controversy back then. And she basically then kind of responded with her iconic chicken nugget video. And she claimed that she was a chicken nugget. She was like, I'm delicious and fried and baked on the inside like a McDonald's chicken nugget. And that's so controversial, but it's freaking hilarious. God, she made a Japanese persona called Trishi. Her kids' names, Aquaman. That baby's gonna grow up. Like, that's his legal name, is Aquaman.
And that's what she makes her money off of, is like controversy. Like,
Yes.
she doesn't care what people say.
Yeah. Have you
At all.
seen that like a big person has died every time one of her children has been born?
Yes!
Oh my
That's
god.
crazy.
No, it's actually
Like, the Queen of
insane.
England died, her daughter was born.
Yeah, when Malibu was born.
Yeah, and then Ozzy Osbourne, like, he passed away whenever,
Her last kid.
last kid.
Yeah. I don't know. But going off of the gender stuff, like she posted in 2019 a transgender coming out video.
Yeah.
Even though she has feminine pronouns and presentations, she posted a video saying she's a transgender man.
She's on a show for that too.
Yeah, and then in many of the like LGBTQ communities, they accused her of being like insensitive, and that caused so much drama. And then she later clarified she was expressing gender fluidity, and she's confused. She wasn't trolling this time, is what she said. But
I mean, that's like the boy who cried wolf, right?
No,
like,
yeah.
she's like, oh yeah, not this time. I wasn't trolling.
yeah, she claims to have DID, which is like dissociative identity disorder, which leads her to like push back from her mental health advocates, and she just like doesn't represent like the condition very well, but she later apologized and said that she has the real diagnosis of that, and she also has BPD, which is borderline personality disorder. So she has a lot going on.
Yeah. That's it.
Well, I hope she has a good support around her.
Yeah.
Then.
She definitely seems like, since her kids have been born, not saying she hasn't been out there since her
She's
kids have
calmed
been born,
down.
she's calmed
Yes.
down a bit. She seems to be a little bit more grounded, so love that for her.
I don't know, man. She's interesting. She had like this whole era called the Frenemies era that everybody talks about. It's from like, it's just like 1 year. And that's when she launched a podcast with Ethan Klein called Frenemies and became instantly viral for like their humor and their chaos. And the duo discussed internet culture, drama, their own issues, often resulting in viral clips. But their downfall was the tensions grew over money, creative control, and like respect. Like they just didn't respect each other. And the final like blow came in June 2021 during a heated on-air argument about who owned the show and who did the work. And then Trisha quit on live air several times before leaving for good. She was just like, I'm leaving, and then didn't actually leave. And then this created like so much drama, like fans split between Team Ethan, Team Trisha, and then now the aftermath, Ethan claims Trisha was difficult to work with, and Trisha claims she was disrespected and gaslit by Ethan. So despite all the chaos, Frenemies is now seen as a turning point for like emotional reality podcasting. Messy but real. So
Well, like the gag is, like I had to confirm this too, but like her husband Moses is actually the brother of Ethan's wife.
yeah.
So it's like all intertwined.
It's crazy.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know. But actually going back to the children, there's this meme, the Queen Elizabeth reincarnation meme, and this is like when Queen Elizabeth II died, the internet speculated that Trisha's newborn
Was the queen.
was the queen. And now everyone's saying that Trisha like has given birth to royalty. And
Iconic.
I
yeah.
Oh my gosh. I would love to see her on Jake Shane's podcast.
No, yeah. Also, she has a kid named Elvis.
Yes.
Elvis, Malibu, Barbie, we love them.
Yeah,
Aquaman.
Aquaman died on the same day, or not died. Aquaman was born the same day
Ozzy Osbourne.
Ozzy Osbourne
I
died.
think it was like a few days. Well, I think it was a few days before, a few days after. But it was still like, that's what everyone was like, oh my gosh, like how does this happen every single time? Yes, and her births, like, because like you said, she kind of capitalizes off of like her children being born, because it's like everyone's anticipating like what are their names going to be. Like we know it's going to be crazy, we know it's going to be so unique, what is it going to be? And she kind of posted like hints about like what it was going to be, but no one thought it was going to be Aquaman.
I kind of feel like Malibu is like cute though.
I kind of
Sue
feel like
me.
it is cute.
Sue
Yeah.
me. Maybe not like
My
Malibu
dog's
Barbie.
name is Malibu, so like
Malibu's
I like the
cute.
name.
Yeah, I like Malibu actually, but
Yeah, it's cute.
Maybe that's like the
Aquaman.
Barbie part. I don't know.
Yeah, Barbie in the name is
It is
a
a
little
little-
interesting. Well, also, wait, so Malibu, the queen died. Elvis, her second son, the Pope died.
oh.
And then Ozzy Osbourne died when Aquaman was born. That's just nuts. Like, how
family
does
of
somebody
royal
big
dude.
die every day that her child is born? Like, her presence is too big. Like, we need to cut it down.
She's just too influential.
Yeah. Hey, all of them have the same dad. Like, she's married. Like, a
Which is
lot
an
of people,
accomplishment.
yeah, a lot of people didn't think that was gonna happen because of all of her like relationship dramas all over like YouTube and stuff. She has so much
She does.
backlash. I don't know. But she's transitioned away from trolling and has focused on her motherhood, her self-acceptance, and her spirituality is what she said. But many fans say she's finally at peace, like the children calmed her down, made her like touch grass.
She's
Yeah.
in her mom era.
Yeah.
I'm proud of her.
I don't know, man. Like, comment down below if you think Trisha Paytas is the ultimate example of cancel culture survival.
Right?
Yes.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Let us know, y'all.
She can't be canceled. I don't feel like she can at this point.
She wouldn't allow it.
Her
No,
whole
no.
brand is being controversial.
No,
That's her whole brand.
She's been trying to be canceled like so many times, and then she's like back the next day and was like, "So this, guys."
So this happens.
She's unbothered by it.
She's a PR person's absolute nightmare.
Right? Seriously. Oh, goodness. All right, guys, we're going to talk about what's hot this week. So I've been so excited because last night was crazy with Dancing with the Stars, which we all love. But Maxim and Peta, apparently on Peta's podcast, talked about how Jan, Taylor Swift's backup dancer, should not be on the store, and they were on the show, sorry. And they were kind of ripping into like, he has no business being on there because he's not a ballroom dancer. And then who knows if that influenced, but he did get kicked off. So that was pretty crazy. I know.
He was getting so much backlash because he was a backup dancer for Taylor Swift, and I feel like that's kind of the main reason he was chosen for the show, because of his popularity. And if there's anything we can say about this season, it's that they were trying to kind of reignite it a little bit with the people that they chose.
Oh, yeah.
And so, like, I don't know. I think it's just kind of crazy, all the hate that he's been getting. I mean, yes, he may not have been trained in the same way, but, like, he still did a good job. But, yeah, him and Jen did get kicked off this week. But overall, like, I thought they did a good job, especially for his first season as a pro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see they posted, like, Jen's husband crying? Like, in the audience, he was like this crying.
Oh, goodness.
Like, oh, my goodness. No. Also, on Dancing with the, on this topic of Dancing with the Stars, Carrie Ann. Oh my gosh. Guys, I'm so, okay. Carrie Ann is just her own subject, I have to say. She's just been, like, kind of out there, as we've known. Like, she's gotten a lot of hate. She's kind of controversial.
She is.
I won't go, like, into it, but something that I noticed this week was, obviously she got a lot of hate. She kind of, like, pushed back against the hate on TikTok and, like, kind of been back and forth, but it seems like even the other judges are kind of, like, reaching their point with her, where they're kind of like, okay, like, we need to calm down a little bit. And one thing that I kind of noticed this week was she was judging, I can't remember who she was judging, but she was giving some critiques at the end of someone's dance, and it was really just out there. It was really just kind of crazy. And then Derek was like, oh, well, I guess I don't have enough time to talk today, you know? Like, it was just kind of like, there was just kind of like pushback. Like, you could feel like the tension. And after that, she was very like, didn't really give any critiques. She was just like, you guys did great.
And
Great job today. 6. Like, it was just, she was a lot more calmed down after that. So I'm just kind of wondering,
I wonder
from this
like,
point on,
what goes on behind the scenes.
exactly. I'm like,
What's the tea?
what goes
Do
on?
they
What's
all
the tea?
like her? Like,
I don't know. I love Derek, but
no,
I think
yeah,
he's
but,
so
like,
real.
does like the rest of the judges actually like her?
It just,
Like,
I
I
can't
want to
tell.
know. But she's been there like the longest, I think.
She's been there so long, and I feel like it's the reason that she's now staying. But I think now with the show, I mean, because it kind of like was not as popular, and then the past couple years it's kind of
It bounced back.
bounced back, yeah. And so I feel like maybe with other people watching it again, her being on the show next season might be like it might be up in the
Might be
air.
like 6, 7.
Might be 6, like we don't know, but I definitely.
5 years old, sorry.
Very not. But no, I think that next season is gonna be kind of interesting to watch, to see who's all on it, or honestly just how she behaves. Maybe how, like, if they keep her on the show,
Yeah.
are you gonna like change her behavior, because she is so controversial. I mean, this year every time they talk about like the votes on the show, they're like, we've had the most votes in, like, Dancing with the Stars history, like 50 million votes in a night, and like stuff like that. So like it's constantly growing. So I'm just curious.
Or
like, what's
don't
it
you
look
think
like?
it's so crazy how Andy is still on there? Like, he's
Oh my
only on there
gosh.
because of votes.
He's only on there because of the votes.
And it's so, like, crazy. Like, every week he's like, I'm shocked I'm here, guys.
I thought he was going to be off a long time ago,
I
but
thought he was
listen.
going to be the first off.
Yes, but I vote for Andy every week. I love that
That's
man.
fair. Also, yesterday was his birthday, so he couldn't be voted off. Like,
Exactly.
That would have been so sad.
Do y'all know who Bobby Bones is?
Yes.
Yes. So he's been talking about him because he's a big fan of Andy
Yeah, 'cause
too.
He won Dancing with the Stars.
Yes,
right? Okay.
yes. So he's been talking about him on his show, and he's like, he'll talk about him. So he's like fueling the votes too, like a little bit. Like he's trying not to make it obvious, but I mean, he's a nationally syndicated like country show, so
Yeah.
like, radio show.
I love him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I definitely was thinking it was either gonna be this week or next week he was gonna be off. But whenever they said Jen, I just went, oh my gosh. But I'm like, next week it has to be Andy. And if it's not Andy, like it's just popularity from then on out because like he's
Skill.
Yeah, he's just at the bottom of the poll next week for sure. But I think just him staying this long is good. I feel like it's just a little bit of an empowering moment, you know. He's out here doing all of this, and also I have to give some love to Elaine, my girl.
I know, that was so sad.
It was so sad, but she did amazing.
Seeing like Alan stand there by himself, I was just like, oh
It
my
was-
god.
it
It
was
was
so
heartbreaking.
heartbreaking.
At least
Yeah.
they don't just get kicked off anymore, though. Like, I mean, they give them still like a chance, you
Yeah.
know. So.
But yeah, lots of stuff happening within Dancing with the Stars, but
Have you seen the Alex Cooper, Alex Earl drama? So like, basically, like Alex Earl's like Dancing with the Stars like first episode. She did something to like Lady Gaga's like song, and then like recently Alex Cooper, well they're like feuding because Alex Earl used to like be under like Alex Cooper. It's Barstool. Are they?
she's in her Unwell network.
Oh,
like,
Unwell.
Her podcast was
So
under
she
it.
used to be under Unwell, and then Alex Earl left and like never really said why, but they kind of just like stopped talking. Like they used to be friends, and like all of a sudden everybody like saw that they weren't friends. But then after Alex Earl's like episode, like Alex Cooper went to some like Unwell party and was like basically kind of making fun of Alex with the same song, and everyone's just like, that's embarrassing to
Like
Alex
Mean Girl
Cooper.
moment.
No, like Mean Girl, like that's embarrassing because like Alex hasn't done anything. Alex has her own brand. Is actually doing kind of better,
Yeah.
and I feel like it's just kind of drama. But I thought it was crazy that she posted like a dance
Yeah.
to the same song, making fun of her.
It's kind of crazy too, just because like one thing about Alex Earl is that I feel like everyone's just kind of noticing, especially with Dancing with the Stars, how real she is and how relatable she is, and like she's really dedicated to everything that she does, and she's very just real and authentic. And
She
I
hasn't
feel
even
like,
been like crazy on her socials lately.
No.
She's been like doing Dancing with the Stars, like that's her life right now, like, and everybody's happy with it. They're content with it.
Yeah, she seems like one of those people that's like, she's dedicated and she deserves her platform and she does good with her platform. And I feel like people are really starting to notice that, especially like in this season of her life.
No, because she's like genuine to who she is. Like she doesn't hide anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I just thought that was crazy.
Do you think she might feel like threatened, maybe?
Probably. I'm like, I just think it's crazy because Alex Cooper's like way older.
Yeah.
Not way, but
It
like.
seems like we're starting drama for no reason.
Yeah, like I just feel like.
Maybe he's just trying to gain clicks, like we were talking about. Like,
No.
I don't know. Did y'all hear about Addison Rae's dad going to get married and not even telling her? He went to Vegas and went up and got married a couple days ago, and like she knew nothing about it. That
Guys,
poor girl. Like
everyone that we
Everything's
talked
hot this
about.
week.
her family's drama. Like she was like just trying to get things to chill out, and like they just like boil up around her.
That's so crazy. Everything's hot this week.
Well, thank you guys for watching this episode. Comment down below if you think Trisha Paytas can actually be canceled. Like, I don't think she
she can be
can,
canceled.
but yeah.
Yeah, be
Make
sure.
sure. Oh, go ahead.
So what I was gonna say, be sure to like and subscribe and follow us on all of our socials at Feed of Fame. And join us next week as we uncover another story behind the screen. So see y'all soon.
Bye.